Good morning to all of you. How are you? I hope all of you are fit and fine. Today we are going to revise a new chapter, and the name of the new chapter is The Alien Planet, the Green Movement's Role, which is written by Nani Palkhiwala. Which is written by Nani Palkhiwala. Actually, this chapter is a comment on the state of Earth. Okay, actually, this is a chapter which is a comment on the state of the Earth, and as we have completed this chapter earlier, we are going to revise it in a short duration. Okay. Okay, we will revise it shortly. Okay. What this word means? Because the main thing is that if we know about the word, the main thing is that when we know about the word, then we can easily understood what is given inside the chapter. So first of all, our focus should be that we should always be curious enough to know the meaning of the chapter, what the chapter name is telling. Here alien means sick or alien means sick or not feeling well. Okay, this chapter, alien means sick or not feeling well. Okay, the alien planet means the sick planet or the planet which is not feeling well. And who is responsible for all these things? We are responsible for all these things because of our activities, because of our habits, we are providing injury, we are doing harm to our planet. So in this chapter, Nani Palkhiwala wants to comment on the state of Earth. First of all, I will give you a short summary of this chapter, and after this, questions will be asked on this chapter. Okay. The main thing is that this is a comment which is done by the Nani Palkhiwala, the narrator of this chapter. He says that the planet Earth is ailing, the planet Earth is sick. The planet of this earth is not feeling well because of the insensitivity, of human beings. Insensitivity. Because of the insensitivity. Why we say that insensitivity? Because if we can touch anything, we get some sense. Yes, this thing is hot, this thing is cold. Means we are perceiving that thing, we are getting the knowledge about that thing. But when we blindly touch that thing without any sense, then that thing is known as insensitivity. Means you don't have any sense, you don't have any emotions, you don't have any interaction with that thing. Emotionless. Okay, that's why it is said that insensitivity. Here narrator says that this earth is ailing, this planet is ailing, this planet is weak, this planet is sick because of the insensitivity of the human beings. And if it is not, and if it is to survive, and if we have to survive, if human beings have to survive on this earth, the green movement should be practiced. The green movement. Because of the green movement only, we can protect this earth. Green movement in the sense that we should be very much conscious enough about the carbon emission on this earth, the pollution, as well as our population should be controlled. Because if population is increasing day by day, then we can't imagine that there should be a greenery, there should be a clean and green environment. Because if population is increasing on this earth, automatically they will require some land to live, and if they require some land to live, they will first of all cut the plants, they will cut the trees, and they will make that land as a barren land, and after that they will build their home or their buildings for their residence. But if our population should be controlled, and as we know that today's date we are on the second rank of the population growth. On the top, on the first rank, China is there, which has got 140 crore population, and we are approaching to that population. Means that our population is increasing such that we are approaching to that China's ranking. China, who is on the top, had got 140 crore. 140 crore population, and we are on 139, approximately 139 crore population on this earth. So our population is increasing, and the countries like China, who is on the top, they have become more conscious about their population, and now they are controlling their population growth. But we are increasing our population, so we should be also become very much conscious enough to control our population. Second thing comes our pollution. If on this earth, if pollution is increasing, when population is increasing, it is sure, it is assumed that if population is increasing, then they will increase the pollution also. So we should control our population plus our pollution. That's why it is said that we should practice the green movement's role. Means green movement practice should be followed on this earth, so that our ailing planet will become a healthy planet. Our target, our aim should be to develop a green environment, not a ailing environment, a weak environment, a sick environment. If our planet is sick, if our earth is sick, then how we will be in a healthy state? Because if our earth is weak, if our earth is not feeling well, then that thing comes on us also, that we will also not feel well, we will also feeling unhealthy. Okay, that's why narrator says that the green movement should be practiced, and we are lucky that this movement seems to have gripped the imagination of right thinking people, and therefore there is a hope for the earth and for the human race. And now the narrator is showing his optimistic view. Optimistic view in the sense that if we want to become a healthy on this earth, then we should be conscious. That's why Nata says that we are lucky that this movement has been under the control of the good people, good human race, that they are becoming more conscious. Now I'm going to give a short summary about this chapter. Okay, this is a short introduction, a short view of this chapter. The ailing planet, the sick planet, the green movement's role. I've given a short introduction about the name of the chapter. Now a short summary will be given to you. Okay. Green movement was started in 1972. Green movement was started in 1972. Okay. Green movement was started in 1972 in New Zealand. In New Zealand. Green movement was started in New Zealand in 1972, and we have seen that how this movement affects this earth. Green movement was started in 1972 in New Zealand, okay, and has become popular all over the world. Means the origin, the starting of the green movement was done in New Zealand in 1972, and from there it was spread all over the earth. It is based on a revolutionary idea. Actually, this all types of what we can say that this type of initiative was taken by the New Zealand, and it was a revolutionary idea because it is type of revolution, a type of new thing that has been started. It is based on a revolutionary idea. Now we don't look upon the earth as a mere rock. Mere rock means only rock. Now we are not looking this earth as a only rock particle. Now we are assuming, now we are knowing ourselves that this earth revolves around the sun, but as a living organism, that this earth that this earth which revolves around the sun as a living organism, not like a non-living organism. Okay, because on this earth living beings are present. That's why it is said that this earth is revolving around the sun as a living organism. It has its own metabolic needs and has its own vital process. And it is said that it has its own metabolic needs, means it has its own importance. The earth is today a patient in declining health, and now the narrator says that the earth is now in a state of decline, means now the earth is becoming weak and sick, and now the health of the earth is decreasing day by day. The hope for its better health lies in human beings. The hope for its better health means now we are showing hope, we are showing our optimistic view, we are showing our happiness that this earth is becoming better day by day in human beings. The hope for its better health lies in human beings, means the health of the earth is under the control of the human beings, becoming more responsible, and they are the more responsible for the health, for the ailing of the planet. But we are happy that we are becoming healthier and healthier day by day. This responsibility can be seen in the new concept of sustainable development, and this concept means earlier the narrator says that we are happy, we are hoping ourselves that we are recovering our earth day by day, but by which development? By our sustainable development, we are protecting this earth. The concept is sustainable development. The concept is sustainable development. By sustainable development, we are protecting this earth. This responsibility can be seen in the new concept of sustainable development. It means the development for the present needs without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their ends. And what this sustainable development mean? This sustainable development means that development for the present needs, means for at the present situation development is required, but this development should not be compromised with the future generations. If you want to develop, if you want to increase, if you want to promote this development, you can promote, but this development should not be compromised with the future generation. This sustainable development for the present needs without compromising the ability of future generation and their needs. We should not put their happiness on the urge. Man has now realized that it is in our own interest to live in cooperation with all other creatures instead of trying to dominate the world. And now narrator says that now we have realized ourselves that if we want to live a healthy and happy life on this earth, we should compromise with the all other creatures which are present on this earth, and then only we can survive ourselves on this earth. We can't say that we are superior and you are inferior. I will dominate you. No. Now, by seeing all this condition, Narada says that we are becoming more enlightened mind. Now we are becoming more enlightened mind in the sense that we have started thinking ourselves, we have started compromising ourselves with all other creatures present on this earth. No one is superior and no one is inferior. Everyone are the part of this earth, and they should compromise and live on this earth in a happier way. Now we realize that we are not the masters of the earth. Now we have realized ourselves. Now we have got the knowledge that we are not the master of this earth. We are a human being like the other human beings. We share it with millions of other creatures. Now the narrator says that now we have got the knowledge, now we realize ourselves that we are not the masters of this earth. We share of this earth with the other creatures present on this earth. Man is the most dangerous animal because he can destroy the ecology of the earth. Man is the only dominating on this earth, and they are the only the dangerous creatures of this earth. Man is the dangerous creature on this earth. It is said that we are living a healthy and a good life on this earth, but we are only the dangerous creatures. Man are the only dangerous creatures on this earth because they are very selfish. Man are very selfish. If they found anything which is beneficial for them, then they can do anything for that thing. Means if that thing is that thing, whatever is that thing, if they see that that thing is good for them, then they can kill that thing, then they can destroy that thing. Means they are not bothered about that thing, whether that thing is there or not. In the same way, they are so much selfish on this earth that they are finding very easy to deforestate the earth, because they are finding themselves very in a good state that if they will deforest all these trees on this earth, then they will get money. But they don't know by their activity only the ecology of this earth is disturbed. That's why we should not become very much selfish, because man is the only dangerous creature and the most selfish creature on this earth, who is going to deteriorate this earth, who is going to seek this earth, who is going to provide ailing to this earth. So man, you should be more conscious about this earth, not about your profit. If we don't use the natural resources wisely with restraint, natural resources in the sense that the things, suppose the things, the minerals that we are getting from this earth, that are our natural resources. We cannot create water, we cannot create the petroleum, diesels, these coals. These are all the natural resources which we are getting from the earth. We are not creating in the open atmosphere, but we should use this all thing in a restrained way, in a limited way, not in a lavish way. We shall leave behind a scorched planet of deserts and impoverished landscape. And if we are not becoming conscious enough, then we will leave behind a deforested land, a deserted land, because the moment we are started cutting the plants, the trees which are present on this earth will become a barren land, and if there is no tree, if there is no plant on this earth, then how we will get the oxygen? So we should be conscious enough.